Well, hello, my friends. Sunday, which means another print and play for you to enjoy. This one is a dice chucker. Super easy to play, super easy to print. It is one page in, I guess there's a tiny bit of color, but for the most part, black and white. So if you haven't had a chance to print out a game and try it yet, this might be a nice one to jump in on. It is called Handful of Hazards. Haha, yes. And it's designed by Joshua Jumbles, is his name over on Board Game Geek. Of course, there'll be a link below if you want to download this and give it a shot. This is version 2.0. He just put this up, and it's still in work. So he's looking for play testers to give it a shot, give it some feedback, and help him further his design. And of course, we have a plethora of games for you this week to look through. Dmitry is doing a game called Terrajewels. It's a deck builder about providing power to a neighborhood, and it has, according to him, 110 tokens. So this one was not, I'm guessing, an easy build, but it's a very intense game. Go check his out. Veselko is also doing a power game. This one's called Power Void. The monarch has died. 3 factions are vying to see who will be in control. It's only a 5 to 10 minute game, so it's a pretty quick one if you want to go check out his channel. And Aishwarya picked Plug and Play. You're trying to keep the servers running in an internet company. It's also dice-based, and the designer calls it an express version of Galaxy Trucker. So if you've played Galaxy Trucker and you've liked it, I guess this one is a smaller bite size, kind of the same mechanics. Plug and Play. Check that one out. And finally, Matt has picked up Remember. You are part of an REM team sneaking into people's dreams to store their memories from short term to long term. It's a push your luck game. The longer you stay in somebody's dream escape, the more memories you can store, but the more likely you are to trigger a nightmare which will wipe all of your progress. Another quick one. So we have there's sort of like a weird power thing going on this week, which I totally appreciate. But of course, check out all of their channels, links below, if you would like to get your weekly fill of print and plays. But let's focus in now on Handful of Hazards. Super cool game. The sort of, what would you call this? Episode 1, release 1, has 5 different scenarios you play, all using the exact same rule set. You have the feast, where you are a plump tourist trying to get away from a hungry tribe of cannibals, hence the meat. We have the stranded, where you are a castaway on a flimsy raft and you have a giant shark coming for you. The chase is you and your lover in your tough car against a brutal gang trying to protect your child. The escape, you have a cruel captor. You are a small child with your even smaller sister, and the captor has a vicious pit bull who's after you. And finally, the hallway. This one has, think Indiana Jones. You have swinging blades, you have scorpion pits, poison darts, and there's you, the archaeologist, trying to escape with a delicate papyrus tome. So it is just a dice chucker, a roll and write game, but he's put on these really cool little themes. This one is all hazard based, right? You're trying to escape from something evil. He is looking for other themes to go on top, maybe, what did he call it? Handful of Hollywood, handful of house chores, handful of, right? What other ways can he retheme this and put out different scenarios for you? If you don't want to print it off over and over again, stick it in a page protector, get yourself one of those erasable markers, and you can play this game forever if you like just erasing and replaying. So I think what's cool about this game is how he themed it. You kind of get the feeling of trying to escape the cannibals, or you in your car, right, taking the bash, taking the hits. So we'll play a couple of these, maybe 1 or 2, because they do go rather fast. But for now, let us look at the feast. And there is sort of the base game, which is this side of the card. And there's an optional setup. If you would like to make it a little bit harder, you can start at this cannibal camp bound and gagged, and you're gonna mark off some of our precious little boxes, but you'll get a point bonus if you do that. We're not going to start off hard. We're not bound and gagged. We've just been grabbed by the cannibals. And you'll notice that down here we have the numbers 2 through 12, all right? So these are all the possible dice rolls we can get. If we roll any of these numbers, we are allowed to mark them off on these little boxes, all right? And these are our win conditions. If we can't or we don't want to, we're also allowed to mark it off against the clock, okay? And if we run out of time, we lose. So what you'll see here is some of these rows end with a red W. That's a win condition, all right? If we manage to get 3 12s, 3 strong hits against the cannibal chief, we will kill him and get a W. Or we can manage to get 6 10s, 6 smaller hits. That will also kill the cannibal chief. Well, for us, unfortunately, if we take too many hits, we hit the L or the loss. So we can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 6th hit, we will lose the game. On the 7s, we can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 7th hit, we will lose the game, all right? Some rows you'll see have no boxes, and those automatically go to trash, okay? And if your trash fills, you lose the game. You with me? So in order to win on this one, we must complete 1 row against the cannibal chief. So either we get a bunch of 12s or a bunch of 10s, and we mark 1 W, and he's dead. Against the tribe, however, there are 3 tribe members. So we must complete 3 of these rows, marking off 3 W's, and then we'll win. If at any point we get a single L, if we take 1 hit too many, we'll lose. If we run out of time, we will lose. This is a wild, you can throw anything you want in here. If this gets filled, we lose. And if we manage to fill our trash can, we also lose. So lots of ways to lose in this game, and we must fulfill these 4 victory conditions to win, all right? Every turn, roll 5 dice. Choose 2 pairs. That's going to go, we're going to mark down those row columns and 1 extra that has to go toward the clock, all right? We're going to mark a space for all 3 choices always, so we can never skip, we can never decide we don't want to use a dice. It's a pair, and then a single goes to the clocks. When you finish a row, you also get to mark off a win, like we said, or a loss. If we don't have any spaces, we have to mark a trash, all right? So, for instance, let's take this roll. So we know we want to either be rolling 12s, 10s, or 2 through 6s, all right? 9s and 7s, a sum of 9 and 7 is not our friend. So obviously we don't want this 9, we don't want that 9. All right, so what can we get? We could get a 10. 10 would be nice because that would get a hit on our cannibal chief, but that would leave us with either a 5, which would be great, or it could leave us with a 4, which would be great. But remember, we still have these time clocks we're going to have to get rid of. So for now, let's go for 10s. What other combos can we get? So the lowest we can get is an 8, which there isn't one here, so it would have to go to our trash. So I'd prefer not to make a sum of 9, 8, or 7 if possible. So let's go for a hit on the chief for 10. And then 4 is a smaller row, right? Yeah, so then let's hit the hungry tribe for 4, and we're gonna lose a little bit of time doing so, all right? So let's just scoot in here. I might have to switch this around, but we'll figure it out. So we have a 10, boom, and then I took a 4, boom, and we also took a 4 here, boom. All right, first round done. Let's roll again. Okay, ooh, this is great. We could take another hit on the chief. What does that leave us with? Okay, we could take another 4, which would be great. It would leave us with a 3, and there is no 3 times, so we would have to take it as a wild card. Don't know how I feel about that, because we could also make a 5. Remember, we have to kill 3 hungry tribesmen, so we have to work on 3 different rows here. And that would leave me with a 2, and I think I would rather do that. So let's take another 10 on the chief. We're really pounding him down. And I'm going to take a 5 on the tribe and leave me with a 2. So we've burnt a little bit of time, but so far, so good. Our plump little tourist self is doing just fine. Ooh, another 10. Okay, 10 on the chief, 4 on the tribe. Ooh, leaving me with a 1, which would have to be a wild. If I made it a 3, what do we think about that? Okay, let's do that. Let's take 10 on our chief. Boom. Let's take 3 on a tribe member. Boom. And we're going to burn another 2. All right, so I probably don't want to be burning 2s anymore, but our little plump self is doing quite well. Ooh, no 10s. Okay, that's a bummer. No 10s. Okay, so let's see. Can we instead take out some of these guys? Okay, so I'd love to leave a 5 if possible. And that would leave me with a 5 and a 4. Hey, I like that. I like that. So let's hit the tribe for a 4. Take out that tribe member. Let's take out this tribe member for a 5. And let's put a tick of time here. Okay, so far, so good. Yes, nice, nice, nice. We needed that beautiful 10. Oh, before I mark it, let's think it through. Let's not get too excited here. I can leave a 5 and hit for a 5. Hey, that looks good to me. Chief's going down. The chief is taking most of the brunts here. Hungry tribesmen and another 5 for us. All right, all right. So far, so good. Ooh, no 10s. No 10s here. I'm seeing a lot of 7s. All right, let's see if we can mitigate some disaster here. Dude, this is terrible. Okay, so let's say we leave a 4. I could do a 6 and a 5. Now, it kind of wastes, because I really don't want to play the 6 row, because that's so far. I could do a 4 and a 7, and we would take a hit. Or do I just want to do a 5 and a 6? Okay, let's just do a 5 and a 6 and leave the 4 behind, because I don't have a 2. Okay, all right. Well, it's not the best one. I would rather have hit the chief, but you know what? It is what it is. So that 6 is going to go to the tribe, and that 5 is also going to go to the tribe. Okay, not bad. No 5s. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Okay. So we can hit the chief for a 12. All right, maybe, I don't want 7s or 9s. What if we leave a 6 behind as a wild? Then, there's a 10. Math is hard for me. So we're definitely going to do that. And then we could play a 6 here. I think that's our best bet. I think that's our best bet. So we're going to wild this. Or, yeah, I think that's our best bet. Okay, we're going to hit the chief. The chief is almost dead. Hallelujah for 10. We're going to wild card this 6, because we have to. And we're going to hit this tribe. So the tribe is where, the tribe is going to be hard here. Okay. Any 10s? Yep. Okay, so we definitely want to do that, if at all possible. I could leave behind a 4, and with a 4, okay, let's do that. Okay, so the first win condition has been met. We have killed the cannibal chief. He is dead. Now, we can still assign hits to him if we want, okay? It's not that we can't, I guess, pummel his dead body. That's a choice in this game. But we no longer have to be attacking him as hard as we have been. We're gonna put the 4 on the clock, and now we need to focus in on these tribe members. Okay, we need to roll low. Okay, that's low-ish. Okay, I would love to make 4, 5s, or 6s. Can I do that? Ew. Not really, can I? I can do a 5. I can do a 6. I'd really like to do a 4 though. Do I push it and do a 4? And then we take a hit? I think we might. No, let's put it on the 8. Yeah, what if we do that? Because the 8 roll is none, so it would go to our trash bin. Is that a good idea? We have so much health. Let's not mess around with things. Let's take 4 on this Hungry Tribe member. Boom. Woo, let's take a 4 time dice. Ooh, we really can't do that anymore. And then we will take 1 bite of our flesh. But that's all right. We've got, apparently we're plump and we have a lot of flesh. Okay. Eee! All right. So we can pummel the dead body of the cannibal chief. Again, okay with that. Oh, we'll have to take another 4 though. Darn it, that was a 4. Ooh, I really don't want to do that. I think I can take it as a wild. Can I? I'll have to check. Okay, so I think I can count it as a wild if I want. So I don't need to do that yet because I do have 1 more pip left. Our other choice would be really bad. So let's just do that. I can't make a 4. Okay. All right, so let's hit the chief's dead body for 1. We'll take another swing at the Hungry Tribe, and we'll tick off our last 4. So I can no longer assign 4s here. I'll have to assign them as wilds. Oh no. Oh, it's another big roll. Oh, we really can't be having these big rolls. Okay. Shoot. So we could, so there's no way for us to hit any of these, right? None of these sum to 6. I rolled way too high. So let's say we could roll an 11, which would fill a trash token, which I'm okay with. The problem is that would leave us with all 4s, which is not good. So is there a way to not be left with a 4? If I roll an 8, it goes to the trash. If I roll a 10, it goes to the trash, and I'm left with a 5. Well, it's not the best, but it is what it is. So I'm going to roll a 10, which is already full, so it's going to go to the overflow area. I'm going to roll an 8, which has no line, so that one also goes to the overload area. And I have a 5, which is okay, because it's not a 4. We really need to be rolling low, though. We're so close. Come on. Low. Okay. Okay. No, not really. Okay. I mean, kind of okay. Okay, so we have a 6, which is which is not what I want at all. We could take a hit to ourselves and then do a 5. Okay, well, it's 1 tribe. We're going to take a chunk of flesh, and the 5 goes down. Oh, we're running out of time here. We're running out of time. We need to roll low. Low. Okay, yes. Okay, this is low. This is low. We definitely want the 4. We definitely want the 5, and we're left with the 5. Oh, we're coming down to the wire here. 4. So we've killed 1 Hungry Tribe member. Bam. That was the 4. We're going to do the 5. We've killed our 2nd Hungry Tribe member. Bam. There's 1 tribe member left, but the clock is a-ticking, so we need to be rolling 6s, 3s, or 2s, and we need quite a few of them. Come on, low. Yes. Okay, that was low. That was low. Okay. 6s. Boom. 3s. Ooh, okay. 3s. 6s. Ah! Okay. 3 or a 6. I feel like we're going to go for the 3, right? That makes more sense. Because then we only need 2 more hits to win. But if I go with the 6, I need 3 more 6. Oh, 50-50 here, 50-50. All right, well, let's see what we end up with. Ooh, if I could leave a 2 behind, that would be great. So maybe that will be my deciding factor. If I leave a 2, take a 6, and we get a chunk of flesh taken out of us. That's all right. We're going mono-e-mono with this last Hungry Tribe member. And we're gonna eat a 2. Oh no, okay, okay. We're a little bit closer, but I really need to roll low. Yes, yes, that was wonderfully low. I rolled a 2. Not really what I wanted. And I rolled no 6s. Oh dear me, and no 3s. How are we gonna do this? Okay, I guess we take the 2. Is that what we do? Okay, so let's think about what's gonna be left behind. I would love to leave a 2. I don't have one. So whatever I leave behind is gonna have to be a wild card, which is a bummer, okay? We can take a hit on our sweet little flesh. That's fine. And then, yeah, I guess we'll take the 2. Ugh, this is not good, my friends. This is not good. All right. Ugh, we're just swinging wildly at this point. We need to focus up and hit the right cannibals because we are almost out of time. The blood loss is getting to us, and that was not low at all. Okay, no, wait a minute. We got 2 6s. Did we do it? We got 2 6s? 6, 6. Oh, we're so close. And a 6 left over, so that'll be a wild. Do I have enough wilds? I do. Okay, okay, we're focusing up. Boom, boom, with a wild. Boom. Okay, we need one more hit. We need one more 6, and we survive. Come on, baby. Yeah, so close. We're so close. Oh, game, you are just playing with my heart now. Okay. Okay, so we can leave a 2 behind. That's okay. And then we could pair an 8, which would be a trash, and a 7, which would be on us. Is there a better way to do that? 4s we fill. Nope, I don't think there is. All right. Tick the clock. We get a bite, chunk, and we have a little bit of overflow. Nope, nope. That's an 8. Oh, I should have put that on the 7. Okay, that should be a 7. And remember, this 9 is not really ticked. All right, I don't think it's gonna matter, but we'll find out. Come on, 6. Oh my gosh, game. Why? Why? What have I done to you? Okay, so I can roll 2 3s, which gets me even closer. I guess that's what we do. And we take that as a wild. There's no way to make a 6, is there? Or I could take a 2, but that doesn't. I think we're going to do 2 3s. Okay, a 3. A 3. We're fighting to the bitter end here. We have 1 wild left, so this is it. For all the marbles, I need a 3 or 6. Please. Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, I think we're dead. I think we are dead. Okay. Okay, wait, I can leave a 2 behind. And I can take a 9. That'll be the 9 that I filled in by mistake. And I can trash a 10. Okay, okay, come on, baby. I can trash a 10. Okay, no, 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 please, please, don't eat me. Yes! Okay, there it is. There it is. There's our 6. We win. We win. Do I have to allocate them all? I don't think so. I think we're okay, because even if we do have to allocate them all in order to win, I think we're okay, because we hit our 6, we hit our win condition. The 10 we can send to the trash. The 5 we can send to our last wild card. So, geez, really, that's how we play it. All right, so right by the edge of our teeth, we managed to take out the last cannibal from the hungry tribe, and we run back into the jungle screaming. Okay, now, if we wanted to, remember, we could do the optional setup, which is mark any 2 clocks. So we would have taken 2 ticks off of one of these clocks, and we would have gained 10 points. Ooh, wait a minute. Points, you say? Yes, that's right. You get at the end of the game to score and see how you did. So every row that is totally empty, we get 3 points for. So we managed to pretty much flail our way through this game. So we get 0 points. Each leftover clock gives us 1 point. we have one leftover clock. Yes, yes, we barely made it out. So we get 1 point here. Each leftover trash gets you 1 point here. Boom. And, wow, losing gets you minus 30 points. So we managed to score a whopping 2 points, but we survived, all right? We won. Yes, we did. And we scored 2. Not the highest score out there, but you know what? It is what it is. We survived, and we have all of our parts intact. We have a couple of bite marks, but we fought off a cannibal and the entire hungry tribe. Super cute game. I love the feel of a theme because he put in these little descriptions of what you're hitting and what's happening. So it's not just roll a dice, mark it off, roll a dice, mark it off. You have this feeling of why you're doing it. So this is the one that I think is super cool, is the chase. The idea that your car is taking damage, right? Your car is getting hit. You and your boyfriend are sitting in there. You yourself don't have much health, and neither does your boyfriend, clearly. But your car is taking it for you, and this insane biker gang is going for you, and in the back seat is your kid. So, you know, it has a nice little theme to it. As you can see, if you were to put an overlay over this, you could play this game multiple times without trouble. And I think just retheming it also comes up with some really cool ideas as well. But the basic setup for all of them, if we go down to, let's say, the hallway, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we have 5 areas, where before we just had 3, 1, 2, 3. Here we have 5 ways to sort of divide things up. The little skulls obviously are the way you die, and the way you win. Those are what you're trying to kill, and the stars are you that you're trying to survive. You can easily make it harder, should you so wish, if you are an expert dice roller, by upping the stakes. But for me, the dice like to tease me, so I don't like to push my luck, as it were. I don't mess around. I like to keep it nice and simple. So this is Handful of Hazards. Really fun, rolling right, super quick, easy to pick up, and it just has a cute little theme to it. Not gonna lie, I must say 2 thumbs up on the cute little theme. This is the latest version. Download it, play test it, leave a comment for the designer, and I will see you guys next week.